What up, what up, what up? We back. You know what I'm saying? Divine feminine situation. Anxious to see what's cracking with it. Before I get in, like I say, it's almost in the November gel. Y'all got a good like 40 days and 40 nights for these nice low price readings, you know what I'm saying? Before they go back to business. Setting up some new plans too, as far as like, you know, booking and deals and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna work with y'all going into year 4, really gonna make it real conglomerate like, so I ain't gonna put that out until, you know what I'm saying, January, but for now, just take advantages. I'm gonna bring down life coaching down to super duper duty prices, and like I say, life coaching is basically 3 readings in one. I mean, it's coaching sessions, but to just make it brisk and quick for y'all, just 3 readings for a nice low price, you know what I'm saying? So for those that want life coaching or need life coaching, or it's about that time for that second or that third demo or the first. For some, I think I only probably got 1 client that need that first life coaching session, but hit me up. Just drop me a line. I'm pretty much free for the moment. Just hit me up. Aside from that, yeah, man, back on it. Divine masculine situation was very interesting. You know what I'm saying? At least answered a lot of questions for me and a few. So anxious to see what this is gonna be. Hopefully we got less rants here, but you know how I am, man. I'm more about that message more than anything. As long as that's getting out here, everything else happening. So let me just pull this out. Shuffle one more time. Yeah, man. All these people downplaying twin flame situations. Like, it started on Facebook. I was on Facebook. And I just seen all these twin flame groups, like a lot of anti-twin flame groups on Facebook popping up. That's what I know. That's how I know this shit an agenda, but whatever. It's like I said in the last message, and like I'm gonna say from here on out, like I say, I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I mean? I'm doing this long enough to, you know what I mean? I ain't finna bite my tongue. And I've been cool. Like, I know I'm kind of very verbal and very outspoken with shit, but like I say, I still been kind of on a hush and shit, trying not to step on toes and ruffle any feathers. But like I say, fuck all that. I don't give a fuck who I offend. I don't give a fuck how y'all taking it. Once again, this shit is not dictated. I just pulled a spread out. That's where I'm getting my message from. I ain't just sitting here pulling this shit out my ass. You understand what I'm saying? Look, it's time to ride, pick a side, man. This is Hook. I'm Rufio, drawing that line in the motherfucking soil. When it's time to ride, pick a side. You the lost boy or your ass a pirate. And if you a lost boy, that means you can fly, fight, and crow. Fly, that's ascension. You gotta be ascending over here. That's the difference between a fucking divine and a karmic. Oh, karmics can ascend too. You gotta do all 3. Ascension, that's the first step anywhere. We going up. Anywhere outside of up, anywhere outside of flying. When you fly, where you go up. What's up? God is what's up. Yeah, that's ascension. That's where we going. We ain't going north, south, east, west. That's a fucking circle. We ain't fucking with the 3rd dimension. Oh, we can go all around the world, still be in the 3D. That's what I'm saying. We gotta go up. Fight. You gotta learn how to fight. What do you think this community is supposed to be? It ain't what it is. But what you think this community is supposed to be? It's supposed to teach people how to fight. We ain't generals and shit. This ain't no motherfucking war. God don't need no help fighting the devil. God don't need no help with shit. We be of service. It's like having an army. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's the real army or the Salvation Army, it's just having an army ready. Better be prepared than just like I say, here in the dark ages, here in the darkness. Just let it be an outlaw, free-for-all around this motherfucker. Order has to be around. Why? 70% of the world is karmic. Karmics took over the world plenty of times before, and it was in total darkness and chaos. Light comes out. Whether that was the Renaissance, the Harlem Renaissance, you know what I'm talking about? Egypt, you know what I'm saying? Africa. Egypt was a light. Africa was a light. Renaissance was a light. Harlem Renaissance was a light. Hip-hop was a light. You know what I'm saying? Before everything got tarnished and taken over and taken under the wing of the person who realms and dwells in this motherfucking vicinity, who's closer to y'all than God. But God is more realer than this person that y'all think is realer than God. Satan, devil, who's for 3 different people from 3 different places with 3 different agendas. Get with them. So, after you learn how to fight, reason why we here, understanding why we have collectives, understanding why you got to perfect your craft as a divine masculine or feminine. to understand why you got to be on purpose, why you got to be on path, why divine love is even important, why divine accountability is even in here in the first place. Like once you, like I said, go to boot camp, the spiritual boot camp and shit. Once you know how to fight, we can crow. What's crow? That's what's in here. That's what's in your soul. Because you can fly and you can fight, but if you crowing for the wrong team, if your soul is in a whole nother situation, if your soul is with a whole nother master, then like I said, that's a different story. That shit's got to be all lined up like a jackpot. It's a lot of fake karmas, a lot of things out here. Point is to be real. It's best to keep it real and lose whatever motherfuckers was gonna drop off the end anyway than to proceed with the current crowd. I'd rather have 4 quarters, you know what I'm saying, than 100 pennies, Joe, because why? Sure, look, 100 pennies look better than 4 quarters if you're talking about numbers. We're talking about quality here. I want to reach divines. I give a fuck about karmics and what the fuck they pushing or kicking around this bitch. And the only way to fuck with at least LLE.Ascension from the gate till now, I'm gonna say that shit 2 times. The only way you can fuck with this, me, LLE.Ascension from the gate, day 1, which was like January 2nd, 2018, to now, you had to been involved anyway. It's a specific crowd that's over here. So throw that out there. Let's get with it. Feminine, you kicking this shit off with the 6 of Pentacles, which is being square. 6 of Pentacles is homeostasis. This is the step after the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is a dark night of the soul. That's going without someone, someplace, or something. You know, 5 of Pentacles is failure too. You know, it's being fucked up, assed out, being in a position where you was just totally fucked up. You know, this could be anything. 6 of Pentacles is homeostasis. That's you getting over whatever you lost. You didn't supply it with something else. We ain't substituting shit or filling voids in this motherfucker. We're just being in homeostasis. Look up the word homeostasis. That's just where we're at, pentacle-wise. What's a 60%? It's a D. It ain't failure, but it ain't passing either. Clarifying this is this 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is the same energy the masculine had in his overall energy last message. Loneliness or emotional isolation. Or in this case, feminine, being in the class by yourself. See, you in the class by yourself when you on purpose. Purpose is out here standing front and center for the divine feminine. This is your role, and this is the shit you do. When you on this shit, hey, you in the class by yourself. 5 of Cups. You ain't lonely. You ain't emotionally isolated. You just in the class by yourself. You like I say, a 10-year-old high school student. You still got college. And by the time you graduate college, you're still gonna be a minor. By the time you finish your master's, you'll just be finishing your whole minor stage. By the time you step into your doctor or probably have your PhD already, you'll be a full-grown person. Probably at 18, but you still got to get to 21 before you can really do shit. So you probably going to be out of school by the time you really get out here to live your life. By the time you can really live your life, look at your life. You've accomplished things that the average life wouldn't. You've done things that the average person couldn't. And it came from being in the class by yourself. You a teenager, you a kid, you can't go to no high school parties, you couldn't go. Because they was doing older shit that you couldn't do. College, same fucking shit, even more weirder and more harder. Then you finish in college and still doing better than adults in life, and adults telling you can't do shit. But yeah, 4. Once you hit home, 4 lines, once you get home, everything will make sense, everything will be worthwhile. Like I said. Until then, you're in class by yourself and you just 6 of Pentacles, and it's just homeostasis. You where you have to be. Not where you would like to be. But you're gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? Overall energy, feminine. You don't really realize, and you got 3 red cards, just like the masculine had 3 red cards. A warning, and this is a warning. And we got 2 cards from the last message. Different deck, too. Oh, totally different deck. We got the 5 of Pentacles. Remember, the masculine had the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles, and I forgot what the other card was. I think it was the 8 of Pentacles, his life. He had a life. Feminine, you got 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is dark night of the soul. Let's go without something. You know what I'm saying? 6 of Pentacles is the step after this. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, warning. Only reason why you even felt alone, if it was the 5 of Cups, hey, Mr. Lonely card, Kanye West Love Lockdown, or Mario Wayne's and I Don't Want to Know video crying in the tub with his clothes on and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That was something that was basically you lost. But it looks like you've overcome it. We always overcome shit. Whether you lose a person or a limb, if you 6 of Pentacles, that means it's homeostasis. Like you got shot, you was fucked up, but you survived and you healing and you healing. You know, 6 of Pentacles is like you just got out the hospital. That don't mean you go out here and do what the fuck you was doing, putting on the same payload and activity as you was before you got in the hospital. You still in healing process. You still coming to grips with shit. So warning, don't overexert yourself once you get through whatever cycle you got in. It's like you was trying for a long time to try to make your relationship smooth as pop. It's smooth now. Don't overdo it. It just got smooth. Don't be out here thinking that this shit cool when it's just smooth. You know what I'm saying? It's like you pull something and you know, you still healing, but you know how it is. You know, COVID just came fucking back and shit, and it's like, shit, my motherfuckers, it's back to the grind. Motherfuckers ain't gonna be working, and kids gonna be in the house, and it's like, you ain't really physically ready to go back to work, but you gotta make these donuts in this bitch, and it's like, you choose to go back to work before you fully heal. On the strength of, like I say, money, pentacles, whatever the fuck. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? Easy, grasshopper, like, do not, warning, don't, you're gonna get through whatever you just been through. Just don't turn up. You're still raw. You're still healing. You're still in rare form right now. Moving on. Bottom line, we have the King of Wands. This is the Divine Masculine. Or a Divine Masculine, clarifying that is the Fool card. Fool card is being in a whole new world like Aladdin. This could be you being unaware of something. Or this could be a hobo. What's a hobo? It's a bum on the move. It's like a figure of speech. It's like a saying and shit. Like, you know, my mama told me that shit when we was living in Vegas. Grew up in Vegas as a kid. And one thing I noticed as a kid is like, it was different type of bums back then. Like, this is like early 90s bums in Vegas. Like, these like, I remember Lake Mead in Vegas used to be filled with fucking popcorn eating catfish and shit. Like, it was just catfish all around there. There's one place we used to buy this popcorn just to feed this fucking fish with. And like, I throw a handful of fucking popcorn to be fish. Just they all hundreds of them just fighting and shit. Like, we always thought that shit was cool. Like, we used to ride boats on fucking Lake Mead. Like, it used to be a lot more water back then than it is now and shit. But you know what I'm saying? It was just like a different place. I peeped how the bums were, man. That's how they established this whole underground city Las Vegas got. They established that shit in the early 90s. You dig what I'm saying? Like, these were some real creative bums. And I told myself, if I was a bum in my motherfucking life, I'm gonna just take a bus, go all the way to Las Vegas, and just be a bum here. The weather is good, it's kind of dry. It's AC all up in these motherfucking hotels and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's hella bathrooms, hella rooms, it's hella shit in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I know perks in Kingston where I could eat like a motherfucking king just off $5 a day in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? If I was gonna be a bum, I was gonna be a bum out there. Why? Because it's like you could be a bum anywhere. You could be fucked up, assed out, broke, recovering, rehab, whatever the fuck. You could do that anywhere. You don't have to do it in your hometown. You don't have to do dirt in your hometown. You don't have to be broke in your hometown. You don't have to be going through, like, you can, it's like a saying, Joe. It's best to be a bum on the move than just a fucking bum, period. Bums don't go nowhere. You see them at the same corner, same place, same script, same fit, same shit. At least a bum is like steel punk or ambidextrous or some shit like that. Like, this motherfucker's like very versatile. You know what I mean? I'll be on the move. At least you a bum with a story. Yeah, man, I was in Detroit. I was in LA. I was everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's making the best out of the situation. I'm saying all that shit to say this. You know, when it comes to your masculine or a masculine, I just put it in two ways. The Divine Masculine is going to be burning on full cylinders immediately after being unaware of something. It was something your masculine didn't get. It was something your masculine couldn't comprehend. You know what I'm saying? It was like I say, this is being on top of the world, you know? Bull card is like really being outside the world, either by choice or by force. You know, when you in the infinite, it's too infinite. We can't pinpoint the infinite. We can't define the infinite. The infinite is, like I said, the infinite is the infinite. You know what I'm saying? So, what is the... Yeah. Thought that was motherfucking something else, boy. Never had them in here. It's like your master's finna be aware of what he wasn't unaware of. If you really look at last message, I take all that shit he was going through last message. If it's not your divine masculine, this is a karmic masculine who's became a divine masculine because of you. Now let me share this. Told you, divine, nigga, it ain't no set number. The 144,000, which are us, it ain't 144,000. It ain't a fucking set number. This motherfuckers that's awake. You going from your pituitary gland way of thinking to your pineal gland way of thinking. You just going from your ignorant state of mind to your holy state of mind, your karmic state of mind to your fucking divine state of mind. Divinity is all up in here. That's why I be tweaking them motherfuckers talking about don't open up your third eye and all that shit. Like I said, I'm seeing a lot of shit. Oh, don't be getting fucked up. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, this is, to me, people be worried about the wrong shit. Like, I don't understand how you can allow outside entities to fuck with you. If you're getting plagued by a spirit or a demonic force or some goofy shit, you left a door open. Close that bitch. You left the door open. You close it. You find it. You close it. You a little distracted. You got to go outside of the fucking path you should have been on, which is going towards God. Now you got to come in the world and figure out what door you left open and close that bitch for your sake. Told you. Anytime you fuck with the devil, anytime a demonic entity, anytime any of that shit come in your presence, it's the door you left open. Even if this shit was in the house you moved into. Like I say, what you think blessed oil is for in houses, man, it ain't just for black people because we ignorant. We believe in the motherfucking white Jesus and shit, and this white Jesus is in this blessed oil that's blessing this house. Like, no, fool, it's God first. Christ is just a consciousness. That's what we know and what we understand. I don't know what the fuck y'all be thinking. Motherfucker be asking me. I remember when somebody threatened me, my first year at LLE.Ascension, there was a lot of witches and people threatening me and shit. Better bridge your house. I hope you got protection. Talking all that shit. I'm like, I got God. Anything, you know what I mean? Anything you coming with, come with it. Come with it. I've been doing this shit, like I said, 3 going on 4 years. Ain't shit happen on that level. Because it can't happen on that level. That's how God works. What kind of God y'all serve? I serve a good God, a healing God, a God that protects. You hear me? You know what I mean? My guy's still parting red seas around this bitch. Still speaking in burning bushes around here. You know what I'm talking about? Still walking on water around this motherfucker. That shit happens in real life. I don't know what guy y'all serve, son. But hey, God's stronger than that. Bless all that my mom and grandma put in my mom's house and my house. Nigga, I'm good with that. I pray. Talk to God every day. Fuck with God right now. You understand what I'm saying? You allow that shit. If anything like that happened, the first thing I will fucking do, damn, what book I'm reading? Damn, what did I just watch? What did I just intake? I let something, it's the door I left in. Whatever it was mental. It starts with the sword, head, shoulders, knees, toes. Before you feel any fucking thing. Feel any fucking thing. It gets in your head first. This is the devil's doorway. It ain't your fucking house. You left your door open and spirit flew in this bitch. Nah, you flew here. You getting terrorized and fucked up in your sleep. There and here. You probably, anyway, I ain't got time to go over shit. We ain't kids. You know what I mean? I'm young as fuck. I'm 33, Joe. I get it. I'm just trying to understand how motherfuckers like in their 70s, 80s and shit still don't get this shit. Call themselves spiritual, whatever the fucks. Magic is real if you believe in that shit. It's fear. That will get you through fear, man. What is fear? It's just the opposite of love. Fuck is you doing in that energy for anyway? Getting into this reading. First card of your message, feminine. We got God. You come into the situation. We got God sitting here chilling. He looking at shit that's happened. God. Oh shit, never mind. He looking forward. Thought he was looking backwards. I'll be going over the directions they be. You know what I'm saying? With cards that don't have like I wouldn't know if this shit is frontward or backwards. You know what I'm saying? So like some cards, it'd be like reversed to something, and I'll put that in mind and directions people be looking at. But you see, the only people that got faces and shit in my deck is people in the knights, queens, kings, and things. What are those? Divine realms, not karmic 4th, 5th dimensional shit. The book. Once I hit 5K, man, y'all can get this book, bro. Tell your friends about me. Hey, God, King of Swords on my deck. First of all, God is mental. Just like death, Ten of Swords, is mental. Just like fear, Knight of Swords, it's mental. It's the last step in the sword process. This is the first step in anything. I told you it was your mind, right? This is the last step in your sword process before you even start feeling shit. Is it right with God? I told you, it ain't right and wrong because it's only one right way. It ain't about black and white because black is, everything comes from black. It ain't up or down because everything started from up. Before the planet was even fucking here, it was in a location. It was in our solar system before, you know, it became whatever, you know, formed here, man. Like, once again, we ain't kids, man. I ain't finna have no motherfucking science lesson with your motherfucking ass. Look, God, that's the source. It's the number one thing in this whole program. This is the realest person in this whole program. Life. Who's the realest person in this whole life situation? God. Because he gave us life. He gave us purpose. He's the reason why we're here. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rock it. When God come out, some good shit, or good shit, bad shit, or ugly shit gonna happen. Even when shit bad, it's gonna be good for you. Might not be to your liking, but I'm saying God handling your business. That's why it's best for you to handle your business before God do. What's the Queen of Swords? That's being 10 toes the fuck down on what mental direction you going on. It's the step before this. This is you doing everything in your power to change your situation or change the direction you going in or change whatever. That's having faith in shit. That's trying to manifest shit. That's having, you know what I mean? Like, that's your actions. That's everything. You gotta do everything in your power to make whatever situation you trying to make happen. So by the time God put the last stamp, the last word, the last laugh on shit, it's gonna kind of align in the way you want. Even if it don't. That's ugly. But you still see how I open up another door or how you slid into something that was really meant for you in the first place. And like I say, even if it's bad, you get the total opposite of what the fuck you wanted. It ain't what you need. God is always here. God is always watching. God, that's somebody you're going to have to understand. That's something you're going to have to comprehend. God is not that complicated to understand. God is literally the wall. We are walking, talking plugs, man. All we got to do is take our fucking plug it into the wall, Joe. We good. That's the connection you got with God. It's direct. I ain't got to go through none of y'all niggas to get to God. I ain't got to ask none of y'all niggas questions on how to get to God. Never had to. Ever had to. Ask anybody how to get to God. Never. I'm just happy to be African American. I grew up in a household where God, like I said, head of my household, number one in my life, head of my house. I grew up in that household. Fuck you talking about? So like I say, I'm no stranger to God. God's wrath. The reason why God's here. Why God put me here. Why God gonna bless me with my wife? Why God gonna bless me with my kids? Why God blesses me with shit? Like that shit I mentally. What's a sword? Thoughts, decisions, directions, mentality, ideology. Your sword. That's something I ain't never had to question it ever. That's just me personally. I've been blessed. A lot of people in the world been blessed with that. Some of y'all motherfuckers need God. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all motherfuckers needed that. And y'all didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Nine of Swords. There's too many thoughts. When it comes to God, don't think too much. You know what I'm saying? When you praying, you don't want to, it's like you praying to God. You gotta minimize your thoughts. You can't come to God with hella thoughts. You can't come to God with doubt. What's Nine of Swords? It's losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight, or gaining weight the wrong way, or just too many motherfucking thoughts. It's a 9 anyway. God is the king, right? This is doubt. You praying to God and it's doubt here, or you praying to God with doubt. One thing you notice, you don't know as a Christian coming up is you gotta know how to pray to God. You gotta know how to come to God. You know what I'm saying? You don't come to God karmically. You don't come to God. When I say come to God, I'm talking about plugging into the wall. God is working through me and talking through me to y'all, but I ain't plugged into the wall right now. Faith, works. You know what I'm saying? Purpose, path, that shit's unseen. Faith works. You know what I mean? Being on path and purpose, that shit is unseen. You know what I mean? So that's just there. That shit y'all won't catch on camera. That shit y'all ain't gonna see. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get there. You know what I'm saying? If you, at any time you allow another person to direct you to where God at, they can send you off anywhere. And if they know God, oh yeah, like I say, you know, it's grooming. It's like you call yourself a drug dealer and you just selling drugs all wrong with me, and I know you a newbie. It's like, man, I can rob you right now. Well, I can send you straight down there to them niggas that'll rob you and at least give me a piece of the pack for sending bait your way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Newbies. Like, you going to jail. You pussy. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can A, take advantage of your ass, or B, see something in you, probably God, that's gonna make them go to otherwise. I'm telling you. That was a situation, cut a person off, man, on my way to LA Fitness and shit. 5 o'clock in the morning coming from work. And I didn't see the guy. Well, I didn't know I cut him off because he was like driving like a bat out of hell around me. So I parked, motherfucker pull up right behind me. You know what I'm saying? You get into a little verbal altercation, nigga pull a gun out, ready to take my life. What I do, I go on my dashboard where I keep my Bible, I grab my Bible, and I'm like, nigga, all I got is this. I'm like, what the fuck got you so mad? You ready to take my life 5 in the fucking morning in front of LA Fitness, nigga? It's a camera right there. Like, what's up with you? Man, my baby mama, ooh, they took my car. I'm like, what the fuck that gotta do with me, bro? Nothing. I'm like, listen, man, I don't give a fuck how hard life is. Now I'm talking to y'all so-called divine motherfuckers in this little community downplaying shit because y'all can't get shit right or y'all going through too much shit. Don't let what the fuck you got going on affect other people. Internal conflict, that's 7 of Wands. That shit you're gonna have to deal with. Ain't nobody else's job to heal you. Ain't nobody else's job to figure you out. Ain't nobody else's job to get you right. You get yourself right. And if you ain't handling your internal shit, if you ain't handling your business internally, it's internally. Can't nobody, I mean, if your heart was outside of your chest, maybe it would be meant for other people to fix your heart. But that's not how this shit roll. That bitch is in here, you do that. Okay? It's a lot of motherfuckers who ain't dealing with themselves. You know what I'm saying? They taking 2 wands, which is survival, doing whatever the fuck you gotta do to make ends meet. Taking them other 5 wands, which is out of conflict, which it becomes once they don't deal with it. Niggas ready to shoot me for no reason. That's literally you ready to throw everything out the window. And it ain't like you doing this for survival. You ain't shooting me for survival. You ain't even shooting me to make ends meet. This is a whole nother energy that be in the world. That's why I don't be in it. But like I'm saying, you could be where you need to be and shit can find you. It's best for you to be the best divine you can be. Have God in you. Why? So you a beacon of light. So even when bullshit and darkness do come to you, it backs the fuck off. I didn't keep my ass from getting shot. That Bible saved me from getting my ass shot. If I would have pulled out a gun, it's something different. Pulled out money or something, it would have been a robbery. I'm just taking something I had and just giving it to this nigga, which I don't have. I don't have that. Nah. Bible, son, speaks for itself. The Bible spoke for itself. Maybe God talked through the Bible and talked to him. I don't know. This was very short. All this shit happened in 5 minutes. Have no fear, man. When you a man of God, when you a woman of God, when you a child of God, you God's child, man. God definitely gonna help you out. I'm saying too many motherfuckers I came up with dying, man, getting shot, killed violently. These motherfuckers got kids, man. They regular Joes and shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Not like people past is coming to haunt them type shit. No, it's a different type of energy. That's how out here wiping motherfuckers out. And some motherfuckers in the world getting wiped out. It's how they dying. It's when they dying. It's like they dying in the world. They dying in the midst of just being in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I stay in Zion. That's why I stay to myself. Because like I said, I ain't scared of shit. It's just I know I need to be doing my job. I know I need to be helping people. So just in case I become one of these victims out here, at least I've been working. At least I've been on my path. Purpose, actually. That's what we're getting to now. 3 of Wands. This is your purpose in life. Some shit you're supposed to be doing. Some shit God put here for you. And some shit you're supposed to be doing. Non-twin flame, 3 of Wands. This is basically your path and your purpose. 2 of Wands. I told you that's just making ends meet. It's just paying bills. It's just having a job. It's just living. Like you got a nice job and that shit's so comfortable. You work that job and you live and you just create a home and you have children and you just, you know, I'm not saying you're a regular person and nothing wrong with that. Ain't shit wrong with that, but it's like you can start a nonprofit, not just to help your kids, but help other people's kids. You've created a whole nice household. Why don't you create this household that you created in your home, outside your home, in the form of a community center, in the form of a charity, in the form of a program, in the form of a business. You know what I'm saying? Do more than just doing for you and yours. Do more than just doing for you and yours. Because when you're doing more than just you and yours, other people get blessed from that. You ain't just blessing your kids. You blessing your kids' friends, your kids' community. It's a lot of people your kids go to school with who ain't got the same provisions and same love and same values that you kicking up in here. But if you can, like I say, get this shit out the crib and kick it out there, you'll affect more kids in the way you affected your own. Man, shit, that's the main reason my mom even got a community center, and the reason why it's flourishing so damn much is because she just teaching these kids the same shit she taught her own kids. All her kids was out the house at 17 years old. All her kids went to college. All her kids is like doing good and ain't in the world doing crazy, weird ass shit. I mean, something about her motherly instincts that must have rubbed off on us real good for us to be independent and on our business, knowing God and all that. All of us are spiritual. All of us have just a love for God. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she teaching that to other kids, and I'm seeing the effect my mom has on the other kids. Before she got with them to where they at now, they obedient. They like how we are. I laugh sometimes. It's like, Mom, they ain't us. Like, I'm like, Mom, them kids ain't us. You can't do that until like you do that. She like, why not? What y'all talking about? Ain't just many y'all. I'm just like, man, do your thing. That's what it's about. Influence. Even if all you can do is just help kids, it's just tutor them, help mentor them, help cook for some kids. You just cook for some kids who ain't eating. Like anything you do is good. That's why it's best if you do it naturally and do it consistently to where it's just blessing people on a consistent basis. Because you blessing yourself on a consistent basis, bless others. That's all the 3 of Wands is. It ain't this complicated shit that y'all motherfuckers act like y'all can't reach, thus y'all give up on even searching for path outside y'all little 2 of Wands because y'all feel y'all 2 of Wands is enough as it is. Twin flame 3 of Wands situation. You got a path or a purpose that has your divine masculine included in it. See, you already doing what you need to do. I told you that's that 80%. 80% of your life is a cake. The other 20% is the icing on your cake. You can't have a twin flame situation without a cake. What's the cake? That's your life, divine feminine. I said the shit in the masculine message. I'm going to say it this one. Your life. That's everything you had out before you met your masculine and the shit you're going to have after your masculine. And with your masculine. It's your life. You had a cake. Guess what? Your masculine got a cake. You being your masculine life, that's icing on the cake. Somebody else being your masculine life, that's icing on his cake. You can eat a cake without icing. I've been eating cake without icing for a minute now. And like I say, but when I do get icing on it, I'll be loving it. But, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, whether I get icing or not, I'm going to still bake my cake and bake cakes for the hood. Bake cakes for the hood like, Brown, baby. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, whether I get icing or not, it's cool. I still got a cake. So I'm going to enjoy my life with or without icing. You can't have a cake. Like, you can't have icing like a can of icing with no cake. Or you just got icing walking around looking for a cake. Like, that's not how this twin flame shit works. Y'all both got to have cakes. Y'all both got to complement each other. Y'all both got to be on the same path and purpose. And that usually happens back to the 3 of Wands. When your divine masculine 2 of Wands, your 3 of Wands supports his number 1 supporter. Get in line with the same reason your feminine is lying. Both of y'all are here for a reason. And both of y'all got 3 of Wands. Both of y'all got purpose. But y'all also got a purpose together. For twins who's lost their twins, there's still twins out here. Because they lost twins too. You know what I mean? Just because your twin flame situations might be over in a certain way with your own divine counterpart, you can still, 3 of Wands help other twins with their shit who finna go through what you finna go through, but ain't going through there yet, or you can at least relieve people who are about to, you know what I'm saying, go down the path that y'all going, man. Like, there's no way you should give up in any sense in your twin flame shit unless it's just too much for you. And if it is, just bake your cake. If you ain't got a cake and you just been going from icing to icing, that says a lot about your wands too. What are wands? Actions, behavior, shit you doing, shit you've done, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Clarifying this 3 of swords. We got the 3 of wands, excuse me. We got the 8 of swords. 8 of swords is self-imposed prison. It's self-imposed, meaning don't nobody know you're in it but you. It's self-imposed, meaning you got yourself in it. That means you're gonna have to get yourself out. Can't nobody get yourself out of it but you. Now, when it comes to purpose, it's a lot of misconceptions. Like I said, I just take this as this energy that this just flying in this whole community that I just ain't feeling. And I'm gonna call a spade on this shit. What's happening is, I'm telling you, a lot of motherfuckers are giving up on fundamental values, doing shit like downplaying divine love. All right, I wasn't tripping when y'all was dissing God. Y'all been doing that shit. Y'all don't know who God is. Y'all don't understand. Okay, that's cool. I understand that y'all don't understand. That's cool. It ain't got shit to do with me, so I really don't give a fuck. But all right, whatever. Y'all diss Christ. It's a joke. Christ is a joke. Religion is a joke. Religion is order. Spirituality is the realm, the world. Not the actual world, but it's just like a realm. It's like a zone. This is a zone. If it's a zone and people are here, 7 trillion of us, it better be order. You cannot let it just be chaotic out here. Why the fuck you think God's people are even here? We keep order. God ain't in this world. God in us, and we in the world. That's why we got to be on our purpose. That's how God gets in the world, through us. Real shit. I remember I was living in Inglewood. And I had no car and shit, and I was just waiting on a bus. It was raining. I had an umbrella and shit. And I seen this old lady. She just in the rain. And I just took my umbrella and I gave it to her. I'm like, here, you can have this. She was like, nah, you can keep it. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just hold it until you get on the bus. And I just held that bitch for about 15 minutes. The whole time she crying. I'm thinking it's like rain on her face and shit. She crying. Bus pulling up. She say, you a nice young man, you know what I'm saying? I've been living here and catching the bus for 20 years and ain't nobody ever did that to me. Ain't nobody ever was that nice. I'm in Chicago. Like I said, it's people I know that ain't never been downtown before. You know what I'm saying? Like these are, it's like karmics, man. You got the karmics I can talk shit about, and then you got the karmics who, like I say, smarter than us, man. You know what I'm saying? It tweaked me out. Because in my personal opinion, I know she got kids. I know she got a son. You feel me? Courtesy, you mean to tell me, I'm not going to say she lying. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, nigga, that's the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers ain't getting fed. Ain't getting love. Ain't getting God. Ain't getting understanding, man. That's our fucking job. 3 of Wands, nigga. We gotta do it. Despite how the fuck we feel. We can have all kind of shit. It's like how I feel about Christianity. Oh yeah, I know the fucking history of Christianity. I know how many lost souls got fucked up in the Crusades and in the whole process of establishing this shit. I know. The Bible was man-made. I know a lot of shit. Just missing books in the Bible. I know a lot, man. I know. I'm not no fucking kid. You ain't finna school me on shit when it comes to Christianity if you ain't Christian. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want to hear me talking about any other fucking religions because I ain't affiliated with them. There's a lot of shit about Christianity I don't fuck with. But nigga, ask me what I am. What you, Christian? Yup. Church of God in Christ denomination, my nigga. Yeah, it's a lifestyle. I ain't in it just for the likes either. Like I ain't claiming this shit just to get any type of fucking cool points from it. Because what I'm seeing, people don't respect Christians. We lost. We dumb. We whatever. We this, we that. Trinitized. That's all a Christian is a person with a Trinitized mindset and a Christ consciousness. That's what a Christian is. All that bullshit y'all tying to us, that's part of y'all make-believe. It's like when I'm GD. It's like when Blackstones and Vice Lords be flipping GDs in the hood. They be like, yeah, you a GD. When you go to jail, if your You might want that ass, and they got higher rank than you. You got to give up that ass to them and shit. They be on that gay shit. You like they always make GDs be like gay and shit. Like we do gay shit, and it was like motherfuckers went to jail. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's why I ain't never been in prison system and shit like that. Like I'm gang affiliated, but prison ain't never been cool to me. That's the place I always try to stay and fuck away from. And like I said, it goes back to the whole self-imposed prison shit. I know a lot of people who felt they had to go there to stamp their shit or something. And like I said, when they come out, they be in self-imposed prisons because these niggas was pussy when they went in that bitch. Now they 50 Cent, now they gangsters. I know what the fuck happens in jail and prisons and shit. And it ain't nice. It's real degrading, humiliating, and motherfuckers is tool-wanting in there on a level that's not tool-wanting out here. Survival in prison is way different from survival out here. Like I say, I ain't never been there, but I do my research. Motherfuckers be in self-imposed prisons. Like thinking they gotta go through bad shit to grow, or thinking they gotta expose themselves to shit that they ain't gotta expose themselves to. How the fuck you need to be doing this on your path and your purpose? Even if you don't understand it, don't let that be no mental prison. Don't let that be the reason. Go forth. Feminine, you in regards to yourself and your mystery mat? No, this is directly. You in regards to yourself directly, we have the pussyfoot in the round card, or a fork in the road, or indecision. Whatever it is mental. More smoke. 10 of swords. Kind of in limbo about a permanent ending or a death. You kind of in a fork in the road about a permanent ending or a death. More smoke. The white feminine, you are kind of in a fork in the road or pussyfooting around when it comes to some type of death. Or permanent ending. So I'm a divine feminine at the end of the day. And when it comes to death, yeah, I've been really in my mind about at least the death I've been seeing like the past 2 weeks. Like real shit, I got 2 friends I grew up with shot to death. The same way, you know what I mean? Right in their neck of the woods in cars. These are family men. These ain't gang banging ass in the street ass young thugs like these wild nut ass motherfuckers out here in the street. These is good dudes. And I got another friend, like I say, this motherfucker gang stalked to his house. They shooting at him from his crib. A lot of motherfuckers getting gang stalked to their house in Chicago. I don't know what the fuck going on. Like I say, I ain't living in the city no more. Thank God. That's the reason I've been where I'm at the past year. It's like, I don't comprehend it. I call my twin. I only got 2 friends. My young homie that something just happened to him. He ain't dead. Thank God. What happened to him ain't happened with them. And I call my twin. It's like, yo, be on the lookout. I don't know what y'all live in the city, nigga. I don't know what the fuck going on, but you know what I'm saying? Look like it's a whole new wave. It's a whole new energy out here in the world. And it's got me tweaking. I ain't scared of no shit like that. Because number one, I ain't got a lifestyle that's going, like, even though, I mean, looking at my homies, it's their lifestyle. They in the neighborhood. They on the block. They do hood shit. I don't do that. I'm the square. Like, I'm the nigga in the house doing readings and talking about God and wearing pink shirts and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't move the way they move, but I'm seeing, like, they was good dudes, though. In my personal opinion, divines. Caught up in the world. Both masculines. Now, my young homie they got shot at and got away, he a feminine. He's a divine feminine, just like me. You know what I'm saying? Except his girl, his twin of a female and shit, she a divine masculine. Any rate, I don't know shit to say this, man. Death, it's a lot of death around. I ain't worried about COVID. You hear me? Slash, don't worry about. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of shit going on. It's just this energy of death that's around. And it's just taking people out by the boatloads. I've never seen as much death as I done seen at least the past 2 years. It's too much for me. It's got me raising eyebrows, and it's kind of got me concerned. Kind of got me concerned. Makes me think it's an agenda or some shit, but I can't put too much thought in death, because death will find me or death will become me. You know what I'm saying? It's all mental. Death is mental. You know what I'm saying? I keep death in my head a little too long. Best believe it will be at my doorstep. And the way the feminine out here, she's looking at the death. So we got to turn away or turn a blind eye, not desensitize ourselves because we ain't no better than them. What we do got to do is, like I say, just kind of, like I say, focus on what matter and what don't. That's path, purpose, divine love, God, you know, helping people and helping yourself and your family the best way you can, while you here. It's just like death ain't nobody promised. That's you regards to yourself personally, feminine. Some death is personally going around. You know what I'm saying? Or some death that just happened. Whatever. Like, we still gotta get past that shit. So the mystery madness to that, we got the world. It's just like I've been saying. All my homies that died, they died in the world. This is shit my grandma used to say as a kid. Boy, you better get your life right. Better start living right. Otherwise, you're gonna die in the world. I'm thinking dying in the world, meaning like she wishing me to be like a junkie, looking like Gator and Jungle Fever around this bitch, like crackhead being in the world, or drug dealer, I'm in the world, or whatever. It ain't even like I say, I ain't gotta be none of that. I could just be in the car, in the world with my niggas, or my breezy, because a lot of chicks is setting niggas up now too. Like, I could just be in the world. Like I say, Chicago, I'll be there for a purpose. I'll go see my twin, see what's up whenever I can see his ass. I'll go see people that, you know, I generally, truly love, say what's up. I'll fuck with them, but I ain't gonna fuck around too long in the hood, because, you know what I'm saying, I gotta get the fuck out and go home. I feel safe from my own home, my own compound, because when I'm at home, I ain't in the streets. Most motherfuckers in the streets really ain't got no home, you know what I'm saying? So, or no home training. But the world, aside from knowing God, because God ain't that hard to figure out, you gotta know the world. This is your environment. Part of that Eight of Swords that was out here. Where's the Eight of Swords at? I just seen one. Yeah. Part of this Eight of Swords. While you on path, this is your mystery man is coming to the situation. Part of being on path, like I say, is identifying yourself in post prison. It could be a false sense of entitlement, a false sense of awareness, or a false sense of your environment. And that's really what the world is. It's your environment. You better know what neighborhood you live in. You better know what the fuck kind of gangs is around your son. You know what I'm saying? Your daughter too. It's female gangs out here. It's gay gangs out here, nigga. Like, it's gay gangs out here now. Real shit. Not knocking gays. I'm just saying, nigga. Like, that's where we at right now. It ain't like, oh, my son gay. He would never be on the block doing this shit. Nigga, it's gay gangsters. Like, real overalls from the wire around here. You know what I'm saying? Put in that work, bro. It's it's not funny, but niggas life. Like, your environment ain't just your environment. You better know your kids' environment for their sake. A lot of parents could have said their kids if they was just aware of their kids, or believe their kids, or at least try to understand the environment their kids was in. See, I remember coming home telling my mom, like, hey, these motherfuckers about to kill me. I'm getting chased by Latin Kings, man. We live in a Latin King neighborhood. Like, I'm GD. Like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's only a matter of time, mom. Like, I got to get the fuck out of here. She's like, nigga, this is my house. I pay good money to be in this neighborhood. I took that house over, too, as an adult. But as a kid, trying to survive, it's like 15, 14, 15, 16. It's like, mom, this nigga's gonna kill me out here, B. She like, stop fucking with the niggas you fucking with. I ain't fucking with no niggas. Actually, I was. You know what I mean? Just by association. Once I left the niggas alone, I was pretty cool. By the time I got to high school, it was all great. You know what I'm saying? I was grown. So I was bigger, and niggas really couldn't fuck with me. They could fuck with me, but what my mom said was true. It's who you hang with. Like I say, these little psychic and spiritual fucking attacks coming from, you know what I mean? Every motherfucker where, like, that shit came from somebody you associate yourself with. That shit came from something. Being out there in the world, know the world. This shit is the arena. Devil, Lucifer, and Satan. They three people from three different places with three different agendas. You better figure out what them shits is, because they rule this environment, and this is the arena. This is the arena, and they're like the refs in this bitch. Fuck knowing the other team. Nigga, know the, like I say, what makes the best athletes in sports and shit? They come in early, they peep out the gym, or they study the tapes. Like, you're a football player, you study the team tapes, you study the field, you study everything, how they move, everything around, you know what I mean? Like, that's what a real in tune player does. Like, Jordan, Kobe, they get to the gym early and shoot around in the gym. They about to play a game in to get a feel for it. You know what I'm saying? So when it's game time, they already got a feel for it. As it is, they just coming in raw and naked and shit. You know what I mean? Know how to move in the world. You know what I'm saying? Aside from all that, you in regards to the masculine energy, or you in regards to the masculine energy within yourselves, because yes, fuckers always trying to remind me, oh, twin, you are yourself. You're your own twin. I know that. I know that. Yeah, I mean, what do you think I have a divine masculine role for? I got a role for the divine masculine directly and indirectly. And like I always say during these readings, whether that's the divine masculine within you or masculine in your life. Once again, elementary shit. This shit we know. We know. Just like this message right here, Ace of Cups. Self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-awareness, self-identification, self-realization, self-preservation, whatever, self-based. Understand yourself. Because if you got yourself down pat, oh, you can understand other people, no problem. You can understand God, no problem. You can understand purpose, no problem. Getting past death, no problem. Knowing if you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine, no problem. Understanding God, once again, no fucking problem. You ain't gonna have no qualms. If you know your fucking self, that's the key. That's what niggas is lacking. Self-love. You gotta love yourself first before you can call yourself loving somebody else. Oh, I can't deal with my twin. Oh, this is enough. I can't do this anymore. Like, I can't do this anymore. Okay, that's cool in the game. Fix yourself. Looks like you need to fix yourself. Fix yourself. Don't get offended when another person tell you to fix yourself while you self-destructing. Like I said, it's like these motherfuckers that's down in this twin flame shit. How the fuck are these twin flame gurus shitting on the process all of a sudden? Is that what time it is? Because I'm telling you, it's agendas in the fucking world. We live in the world. It's agendas, nigga, with everything. That's why I shitted on motherfuckers the past 3 years. Let us have this twin flame shit, man. Can we please have this twin flame community? Now y'all building anti-twin flame communities. Now y'all skeptic of the twin flame community. This shit just popped up, nigga. This shit was not here. at least the 3 years I've been in this bitch. This shit just popped up. Like the whole dick riding Jeezy train. I broke that shit down last message. Check that out. Pound Gucci gang. Fuck you saying? Hey. Don't follow the weak. They weak. You weak, I'm gonna call you weak. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in a position to do it. But if I'm weak, breaking down just like your weak ass, then how can I call you weak? We at war here. You falling to pieces. I got my gun up doing my business. You ain't giving out no cover fire. Somebody gonna get shot because your ass ain't on your shit. Let me step the fuck away from your ass. Let you do that shit by yourself. I need to be around cover fire. This is a group effort. Nigga, you ain't on your part. The fuck I'm gonna put my gun down and put the risk of my other homie getting shot because there's two people who ain't giving out cover fire here. Fuck as you said. Pick your shit up. Stop fucking playing. Get up. Get up. Nigga. We at war here, son. If y'all ain't noticed. He go to pieces. Oh, I go to pieces because he going to pieces. Boom. Whole team dead. Now it's just us. Weak motherfuckers. Two weak motherfuckers. How we gonna fight the opposition when we fell apart attempting to? Y'all get the picture here? Three of Wands. That's a purpose. That's a job. God gave you this. So whether you want to do it or not, it don't fucking matter how you feel. These are wands. Shit you doing. Shit you done. Not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. It's got a lot to do with your behavior. Purpose are actions. It ain't the fuck you feel. The world is something you feel. Because you can feel the world is too much. You can feel the world caving in on you. You can feel like the world got the best of you. You can feel like you can't escape the world or whatever, man. It's 4 of Cups anyway. Low-level ass energy. It's in the karmic wheel. It ain't on the knights, queens, kings, and things where divines be. You a divine fucking feminine, G. Do not downplay yourself by allowing yourself to get downplayed with the rest of these motherfuckers that's played. Fuck them. I'll tell you to your face, you fucking up. I'll tell you to your face, you wrong for the shit you on right now. I'm telling you, what motherfuckers is doing is giving up and making that shit cool to where everybody else who's giving up too can go in that same fucking box. That's an agenda. That's a fucking agenda. There's hella agendas out here. Just like the death that's happening in these fucking hoods, and just like, you know, cops killing niggas, all kind of shit. Like, man, this shit still happens. How many cops ain't got shot since George Floyd? I mean, how many people got shot by the cops since just George Floyd? Like, told you that shit don't stop. We're all getting shittier. It ain't getting better. So, like I say, the world, it's 4 cups. It's definitely not that hard to figure out. God, look at God. It's a queen. I mean, a king of swords. God is a higher realm. It's definitely harder to try to figure out God than you trying to figure out your place in the world. Queen of Wands, this is you in your 4th, 5th dimensional self. This is you in your divine form, rare form, true form, the form you were in and were in before you became human. You understand what I'm saying? You way more complex than the world could ever be. Death. It's way more complex than fucking the world is. Shit. That's why you got an Ace of Cups. Love yourself, respect yourself, get yourself shit together before you 2 of Cups somebody. That's you and another person, whether y'all in a relationship, friendship, whatever the fuck. Before you can even deal with another person, you better learn how to deal with yourself. Then once you deal with another person, 2 of Cups, you still got the 3 of Cups situation. What's the 3 of Cups situation? We'll take the 3 of Wands as like a 3 of Cups and shit. 2 of Cups, that's you and another person in love, you in a relationship, or you and somebody else, man. You still gotta deal with somebody else's friends, somebody else's family, somebody else's baby mama, baby daddy and shit. Like, it's other people attached to your lover. It's other people attached to you who ain't probably feeling your lover. But y'all can't let outside situation get in the way of what the fuck y'all got going on. That's all the distractions and 3 of Cups is when I be bringing that shit out of my readings. You can be in a 2 of Cups. You can be in a relationship all fucking day. But it's outside situations that's always gonna be in the way. And 3 of Cups, it's hella distractions in the world. You gotta get past the world. How you get past the world? 5 of Cups. And what's 5 of Cups? It's overall fucking energy. Being in a class by yourself. You a divine, right? So you in the 4th, 5th dimension. 4 Cups, that's the world. This is the world. This is the 4th, 5th dimension. You in the class by yourself. Moving on. Wrapping this up. Feminine, you got the King of Cups energy. This is in your masculine energy. Tough love. 1950s, 1960s dad, King of Cups, highest form of emotion you could be on. These are cups, right? When it comes to feelings, right? Highest form, king, highest form of emotion you could be on. What's that? That's the emotion to say fuck it. Fuck it to anything karmic and fuck it to anything that ain't about the kingdom. Rufio, baby. Drew that line. It's time to ride, pick a side. Lost Boys, we over here in the kingdom. Pirates, them niggas is karmic as fuck. They stuck in time. They on some whole other shit. Some whole other shit. Alright? We can fly, we can fight, we can crow over here. They can't do none of that. Okay? Whatever the fuck the pirates got going on, we don't give a fuck about what the fuck Captain Hook got going on. Captain Hook could come over here and start another battle with us. But bitch, we ready, we prepared, because nigga, this is what we live for. We live for battle. We can fight. So what's conflict? Nigga, they pirates, we lost boys, bitch. We can fly. We on a whole nother level than they are. Just like Gucci said to Jeezy, Joe, like, look at my opponent, man. Look at my opponent, man. Nigga, stop playing. Y'all better stop playing with Gucci. It's like Crow. Soul. Like, that's why the line is drawn. That's the difference between me and you. Like a divine person and a karmic person. They ain't living their life right. Why let them in your cipher? They got people trying to kill them and all kind of shit going on. Why let them in your cipher? They don't know who they are, what the fuck they got going on. Why let them in your cipher? They don't even understand half the shit you got going on. Why let them in your cipher? When they can get on your level, when motherfuckers can do the opposite of mustard, which is catch the fuck up. And why a person got to catch up with you? Because you up. Everybody goes up because there's only one right way. We all start from the starting gate, which is here, and we all ascend. We all was looking up when we was born. All of us. What's the first thing we did coming into this world, nigga? We look up. You know what I'm saying? To the lights, to mommy, to daddy. We trying to figure shit out. We look up. Where's the milk? Where the titties at? Nigga, they up, nigga. What's the first thing an animal does when it's born? Nigga, they look for the tits. You gotta look up for the tits. Okay, I need to eat. You see your brothers and sisters, the puppies over there getting on the tit, you get on the tit too. Better get your ass up and on the tit so you can at least have a tit to suck on before you gotta wait to eat type shit. Like, early bird gets the worm, like, development, man. We learned a lot of shit when we was kids, man. We know God is up there. He been up there. That ain't never changed. So, you know, why, like I say, King of Cups, why should you give a fuck about anything that ain't going on? Who cares? Just focus on you, your path, your family, and your community. It starts with you, and then you help your family. And then whatever you doing, the good shit you're doing in your family, bring that shit to the community. There's some good values and some good shit you got with your family. Get that shit to the community. And once you get that shit to the community, get that shit to the world. Like, go global with the love. Go global with the awareness. Go global with God. You see what I'm saying? Don't just keep good shit to yourself. What do karmics do? They keep good shit to themselves. What's a fucking fraternity? Yeah, you gotta get hazed and go through all kind of shit just to get some good shit that you could have found out your damn self. That you could have probably set up your motherfucking self. Give the person you are. Because you different from everybody else. But you with everybody else trying to get in this way. Like I say, if it ain't of light, it's of darkness. And anything of darkness ain't of light. There ain't no left and right. It's only one right way and we going up. So, wrapping this up. Feminine going to the future directly. You got the Queen of Cups. And you going to the future in your Mystery Madness. We got the Fear card, Knight of Swords going to the future too. So, this is direct. This is non-direct. This is conscious. This is non-conscious, like subconsciously type shit. So, consciously, directly, you need to go to the future Queen of Cups, and this is perfecting your craft. We are X-Men. You a Queen of Wands. I mean, you in rare form. Okay, you powerful. You got some type of power. Make sure you perfecting that. So you're using your power to the best of your ability. So you ain't abusing your power, not using your power correctly, or not using your purpose correctly, or not being on your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, Queen of Cups is also the ghosting card. Dreams, visions, fantasies, signs and synchronicities, or the writing on the wall. Four of Wands. This came out in the same way it came out of your masculine reading as a clarifier and going to the future. So, like I say, Four of Wands, that's home. You got to be home to perfect your craft. You got to be home to really, like, learn shit. What I mean by that is like I say, I've always been a smart dude. I've always been like I mastered, you know, understanding of like astrology and tarot and shit like prior to me starting this channel in 2018. So it was like I was already like a novice to some shit, but it wasn't until I really, you know, took it upon myself to really get on my twin flame shit, like use my 3 of Wands to help y'all with y'all twin flame shit to where I just came more powerful. Like it's shit I can do now that I couldn't do when I first started, power wise, you know. Before I even met my twin, like I said, I was smart. I was already, you know, dabbling with shit. I was already having a little understanding of the world and God and myself and shit like that. But the one time I met my twin, where boom, shit accelerated to where, you know, a lot of shit hit home for me a while ago. A lot of shit hit home for y'all feminists a long time ago. But it's just now more than ever you're realizing why it's necessary to be at home. And aside from home, which is 4 of Wands, Zion, which is like the real world, the place outside of this realm we call the 4 Cups, this is twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. It's like you gonna be at home. It's like you get a vision tell you to go home. And like I say, home is where the heart is. Or home is where the hate is, where some of the greatest become greater, where shit hit home, things of that sort. But it's like you're gonna be sitting home for a reason. And your divine masculine is on his way home or at home right now, and I just take it as y'all gonna meet in the same place. Y'all gonna be in the same realm. Final card in this message, we got the Knight of Swords, which is fear. All fear is the opposite of love. Because the opposite of love ain't hate. It's fear. What's fear? It's just making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's mentally. Being mentally discombobulated from a 10 of Swords, a death, or a permanent ending that came before this. This could be a breakup. You losing your job. You losing a person in your family. You losing something. You know what I'm saying? And this is you mentally going without it. You physically had to learn how to go without it. This is mentally dealing with it, which is divine realms, knights, queens, kings, and things. Thus, you and at home dealing with this energy. Final card is message, feminine. Happiness. This is what brought your masculine home. This is what you need to use to bring yourself home. And last message, your masculine left you alone to find happiness, only to find you again. Maybe it's time for you to, I don't know, do the same shit he did. Stop fucking with him to find happiness, only to find him again. That's the best that I got. Hope I could be a good use. Please check out last message. That's all that I got. If you need a reading, please hit me up. Email me. Information below. Deuces. Got more messages coming. Just wait.